Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm reading to you from 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, verses 16 and 17. Hear now these words. Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in your midst? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy that person. For God's temple is sacred, and you together are that temple. This is one of the more famous statements that we have from Paul dealing with this idea that our bodies are God's temple, that we should take care of our bodies because they represent the indwelling of Christ within us. And so if we are taking poor care of our bodies, then we're really taking little heed to God's presence in our midst. Now, in Paul's day, this was really important because there was this idea that spirit is good and physical is bad. And so if you wanted to truly be as spiritual as you could be, then you should neglect your body, pay no attention to it. And so as a result, some people would use their bodies in very bad ways. One bad way of doing would be that it didn't matter what you ate because it was all about spirit, and so they would encourage gluttony and excessive behaviors. Others would take the opposite approach and would become a total ascetic, meaning that they would refrain from anything and everything and instead would inflict as much harm to their bodies as possible to try to say, see, I don't care about my body, I care about my spirit. Well, we still have both of those ways of treating our bodies now. Have you heard of poor eating behaviors? Have you heard of addictions? Have you heard of sadism and masochism and all of these different ways in which we fail to use our bodies correctly? Well, my friends, even if you aren't in one of those extremes, you still have the potential of not paying enough attention to the spiritual, physical connection. God made you body, soul, spirit, and all of us need to pay attention to all of that. And that's why we should listen to what Paul says and not destroy our bodies, not destroy others' bodies, but instead seek the best for everyone at every time that we possibly can. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.